what's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 3, Episode 3. So let's get to it, shall we? So I gotta hurry up. My computer, I forgot to dump all my damn videos and shit off of, so it's telling me that my disk is almost full. So we gonna try to get through this, child, but I'm gonna have to talk real fast. The nothings, okay? Willie Taylor and Shanda. Willie Taylor has blown it, basically. He know it, I know it, you know it, Shanda knows it. But for the sake of the TV show, I'm not quite sure if it's because Shanda is shell-shocked, if this all came at her and she wasn't expecting it. She seems to be going pretty easy on him. They could have also already had this conversation, so it's just like now we doing it again for the cameras. But it just seems like this conversation, I don't know if I believed it all that much now. Willie Taylor says he's not going to lose his wife, his family over somebody of the likes of Kaisha. What's her name? So he gonna fight for his... I was just like, I'm telling you, every time it's a somebody like Kaisha when your ass get caught. The nigga still won't admit that he's fucked the girl. You know, he says that it was just text messages. Shanda's just like, it doesn't even really matter what it was. At this point, you was cheating, whether it was physically, emotionally. Why you keep doing it? Do you not want to be here? Like, do you have this perpetual need to fuck everybody all the time? Like, you've done this before. I know we got married young. Okay, but we old now, we grown, we got kids, we got bills, responsibilities, okay? When are you going to honor your commitment? He promises that he's going to do it, okay? He not going to hurt her no more. He going to make her happy again. Will you let me do it? Okay, she was just like, it's a lot of work. That didn't sound like a yes to me. That was a... Nigga, you got your whole lot cut out for you, and I got to see it before I believe it, okay? But Willie Taylor's happy with that. He just happy to get through this conversation. You see how his ass jumped up and was like, give me a hug, give me some sugar? Boy, niggas, when they be on the damn burner, and they know their ass is in trouble, boy, they try to make shit happy and glad right away. I was just like, Willie Taylor, you done blew it, nigga. Shanda, keep your head up. Shanda, I know somebody's gonna correct me. You know who the fuck I'm talking about, right? Now, child, Nikki in this wig. Okay, now I understood the look that she's going for. In general, it's cute, all right? But it's something about the color makes the texture of the hair look very unhealthy and dry and brittle. Also, that ash blonde that she has does nothing for her skin. She has more olive undertones, and that white-looking ashy blonde that she has on, it just is, And the volume is too high, and these curls, it's just too much hair, and it's all the way down her back. I was like, girl, you was doing too fucking much with this hair. Nikki does not subscribe to the less is more train of thought. And she says that she's completely done with that situation with Fizz. I am not the one to be played, and I'm moving on to bigger and better things. Okay, girl, so she sits down with Nia and Tierra, and I'm like, okay, it's only gonna be so many more of these fucking sit downs with Tierra and Nia before we find out what the fuck is going on with them. Like, they don't have no story. I know we got a whole lot more shit to go, but still, it's just like, okay. I guess Mona said, bitch, I got a whole bunch of more people to bring on this bitch. You just gonna have to sit and wait. But she tells them she's over Fizz. Now she's seeing other people. 2 to be exact, okay? This is her way of gently easing in the gay for pay bisexual edition. Remember I told you she's supposed to be with Safari and with Rosa Acosta. But she doesn't tell them yet. She just tells them that she's having a good time. I'm sick of the double standard. Like, if I want to date 2 people at the same time, then I should be able to do so because I look good, I'm beautiful, and I don't give a fuck what other people think. I'm figuring things out and I'm having fun while I'm doing it. All right then, Nikki, whatever. Figure it out, okay? But that's what's happening with Nikki and her hair. So we see Princess going to visit little Brandy in her new store, Jalais. Well, we don't know it's her new store yet, but we find out soon enough when she gets in there, and Princess was like, this place is really nice. How'd you do this? How did it all come together? And she was just like, well, you know, Mini Teeth Max gave me $27,000 to put away for the baby, but instead I invested it in all of this. All this you see here. Princess was like, girl, something wrong with you. I was like, girl, you ain't never lied. I mean, damn, I'm a supporter of dreams and everything, but all of the fucking money, you couldn't take $10,000 of it and invest it and put the other 17. Let me tell you something. If I was your husband, I would be a lot less mad if I didn't know you just threw away, potentially threw away all of my goddamn money in this fucking store. And these boutiques, they are a dime a dozen. It is so many of them. They all sell the same thing. Unless you got something that's real spectacular, bitch, you ain't fixing to turn this 27 G's into 270 G's real quick. Brandy seems to think that she's going to be able to flip this money, but I mean, that lets you know that you don't know much about business, because even I know, and I don't know shit about running no store, but even I know that you have to reinvest money. Anything that might be made, you have to invest in getting more product. You want shit to be on your damn racks, don't you? You don't want to walk in and it be like pressed and tags out here when it don't be shit on them damn racks until they have something going on in Atlanta and they know a whole bunch of people gonna be here. You ain't heard that from me, but it don't be nothing in them stores. So it's just like, you can't just have these stores up and think that you can't reinvest your money. That is a quick way to go under. I bet you if you talk to one of these boutique owners, they probably don't make no money off of it for some years. All right, if you want to do it the right way. And I have a good girlfriend. I don't talk to her as much anymore. I miss you, honey girl, if you ever out there looking. But she has a store out here, Pink Zebra Boutique. And she's grown it from the swap meet to a little standalone store that was in this gas station parking lot. And now she's in Little Five Points. And she's grown. I've seen her grow with my own eyes, and I'm sure that it has been hard work. So, you know, when people think that they're going to do this shit like this, it don't happen that way. Even if they had an online store, the online store could be successful as hell. Online stores don't have overhead, okay? They don't have rent. They don't have a standalone brick and mortar building that they have to pay for. Okay, child, don't let me get to telling y'all no damn business sense up in here. A bitch that ain't got shit. So anyway, she doesn't want to tell Mini Teeth Max yet, because she got the she want to work it out and make some money off of it first before he can see that it's a good thing. And so she kind of, without saying, tells Princess don't say shit. But I knew Princess was gonna tell, because this is classic how relationships work. Okay, you get home and you just be running your mouth. Okay, so she's home, she's talking to Ray J. Ray J is making it plain for about what in a good place that they in. Like, I love my mama, that's my best friend. But when we build in a family, you like have to separate what we do. I didn't really want to do it under pressure like that, so I ripped it up. Boom. And it is what it is. So they move on from that, okay? But Princess got another damn problem, okay? And it's that fucking Moniece and how she always got their, they names in her mouth and talking shit about her. And, she's slick. So she gonna have to talk to the bitch, possibly beat her ass if she have to. But she ain't letting us go. Ray J was just like, all right. I mean, I only smashed the bitch once, but if it's gonna make you feel better, then you go on and you talk to her. I got your back. But back to this thing with us. What's going on with Brandy? Why she keep telling Mini Teeth that she with you when she ain't even been around? This is when the conversation got funny. Cause like I said, relationships, you be running your mouth with your mate. You be smirking and you spill the beans. Well, guess what? Mini Teeth gave her $27,000. She's supposed to put it up for the baby in their savings, and instead she blew the whole 27 G's on this new store. And Ray J was looking, his eyes was big, and she was smirking. I was like, if that don't look like me and my fucking husband just telling some shit that I know I didn't need to be telling. But women, men, we all know when our spouses have big fucking mouths, okay? And we know that some shit they just don't need to know, because they're gonna put you in a fucking predicament. I mean, of course, if it's something that's serious to your relationship, then you can't lie. But see, where Brandy messed up in this situation was that she put the lie on Princess by saying she was with Princess all the time. And see, that really could have backfired, because then when Max talked to Ray J and Ray said, she ain't been with Princess, I don't know what that's about. And then when he talked to Princess and then she would have had to lie, see, that's never good either. Okay, so that's the only reason why I was like, okay, Princess, but yeah, that's exactly how it be. Me and my husband, we both be like, so then what? She has Ray Pinky swear that he don't tell Mini Teeth Max about this money and what Brandy is doing. That Brandy is supposed to tell him herself. Now let's skip over to when Mini Teeth and Ray is in the fucking studio. Why is the song "Cheat on Your Man, Girl, Come Get Some Bread"? I wish I could remember the fucking way the song went. Cheat on your man, girl. Come get some bread. Is this what's fucking Gucci in 2016? Like, this is women. Don't cheat on your man. You break up with the motherfucker, okay? And what does that have to do with you getting some money? Like, oh my God, so stupid. Mini Teeth Max gonna say that, this song is for the women out there who want a real dude that's getting some bread. They got King Ding-a-ling cheater Willie Taylor sitting his ass up in there with Ray, and I said, ain't this about a comfy crew of cheaters up in this fucking room? Cheat on your man, come get some bread. To make a long story short, Ray wanted to tell. But, you know, he knew he couldn't tell right out. When Max said that Princess and Brandy been hanging out, you know, together, and Ray was just like, no, they haven't. And we ain't even set a date. Like, we don't even have that shit together. So now, you know, Max, it done put the antennas up. What the fuck is going on? You know what? I want to catch her red-handed. Let's go on a secret ninja mission, okay? So Willie Taylor was like, I got too much of that shit going on in my life right now, so I'm gonna sit this one out. Y'all two have at it. So Ray J and Mini Teeth Max, you know, they try to pull up on them at some store. Ray J found out from Princess where they was gonna be that day. Okay, Brandy is just out, you know, scoping the competition, trying to see what everybody else has. It looked like one of them little boutique stores downtown LA in the fashion district. But whatever. She's there with Princess, and she's talking about how she nabbed her man. Did y'all listen to that story when she was saying that her godmother and her mother didn't want her to get married? And she was like, he might change his mind. I was like, girl. The jokes tell themselves. But whatever. Mini Teeth Max and Ray, they come up in there, you know, and they all just like all over, like, oh, this is nice, and oh, this is brand new. And, you know, Princess was like, this motherfucker throwing me under the bus, like, this ain't even her store. What is he doing? They can't quite put their finger on what's going on. So, you know, Mini Teeth just tells her he's gonna leave. And when they leave, Brandy was just like, well, what was that about? And Princess says, well, I told Ray. And she was just like, why would you tell him when I told you I hadn't said nothing to Max? And she was just like, well, I mean, Ray, you know, if he was going to say something, he'd have said something by now. So I think you good. But Brandy was just like, it's just a matter of fucking time. But it was going to be a matter of fucking time anyway, because how would you going to have a damn store and didn't nobody know it, bitch? You got to go work at it, right? Was you going to be like on I Love Lucy when they had bought the damn dress shop? I remember that episode. They bought the damn dress shop, and then the motherfucker, Ricky and Fred didn't know. Okay, so they would turn the signs over, and it would say Lucy Ethels and Lucy's. And then when Fred and Ricky would come down the street, then they would turn it over and say Hanson's. Y'all know I love Lucy. That's my favorite show of all entire times. I can tell you any show out of all of the seasons of Lucy. Anyway, let me get back on track. Now, remember I told you Princess wanted to talk to Moniece? All right, well, she calls Moniece out for one evening. And you guys, I know Moniece is slick at the mouth, and she do get on my fucking nerves, and she do deserve an ass beating for sure. But her general I can't be botheredness just cracks me the fuck up. She sits there, she lets Princess do all the talking. I mean, Princess is wound the fuck up. Like, bitch, you always got my name in your mouth. You always talking shit. You a bitter ass bitch. You got Twitter fingers. You a computer thug. You sit behind. I mean, she going off on Moniece, and Moniece was just like, well, if you would let me talk, then I was cracking up. Because it is nothing worse than when you get under somebody's skin that much, that they going on, and you just sit there looking at them. Okay, now Moniece, I will say, definitely is jealous of Princess. Okay, because Princess has everything that Moniece wants right now. A man that loves her enough to marry her. I said that in my comments last week. People seem to think that I was on Moniece's side last week, but I wasn't. You know, Moniece has it coming, for sure. I still think the bitch is crazy, and I still think that she's strong enough to at least give Princess a good fight, because there's something about that crazy strength, honey. I've seen it work. But Moniece also plays the victim, like Princess says, because she was just like, you know, people attack her all the time on her being a fucked up ass mother, but I was just like, Moniece, you have been a fucked up ass mother. For 2 seasons, you were a fucked up ass mother. Your baby daddy said it. Your mama said it. Okay. Your ex-fiance said it. Well, sorta. Okay, so it was just like, everybody was saying that we was going by what you guys put on the TV show. Now when people talk about it, then it upsets you. Now I know it could be overkill and it can be a lot and everything, but yeah, you know, you got to go on and own up to the fact that this was the story that was presented to us. It's not unwarranted. It's true. So she says she lashes out because of that. Okay, well, I mean, whatever. Okay, all I know is Princess wanted to get at that ass when she was just like, you know what, I apologize, but if you can't take the apology, you know, then the conversation is over. Princess was like, oh, no, it's not over. You know, she tried to run over there, honey. Moniece don't flinch. Not one... I mean, don't move at all. Just imagine a fucking bat come flying across your face like this and you don't even do this. That's always Moniece, and it cracks me up because it's so funny. And I'm sure she knows that security is not going to let them fight, but I mean, it's still, that shit is hilarious to me. She walks out. Princess is still bothered. So that conversation, I don't know if I would say it's over or not. And you know Moniece got her shit with her anyway. I mean, Moniece can't even figure out what she wants in her life. Okay, one day she's straight. Now you heard that she's bisexual, she's gay. Last season she was engaged, and then at the last minute she thought she was still in love with her baby daddy. Okay, it's just entirely too much, and the girl is all over the place. And it looks like Fizz has realized that too. Okay, he says that Moniece has been too stuck on him, you know, and maybe he done made her think that they had something going when they really didn't. So it's time for him to get the hell up out of her house. She got all this shit going on. She got this beef with Nikki about his fake relationship with Nikki. She's got a beef with the Pomeranian and many teeth. She telling people that she want his sperm, and he was just like, well, I mean, what makes you think that we gonna have a baby together? We can't barely get along. You can't be telling motherfuckers that you gonna get my sperm, especially the person that I'm seeing. She was just like, she didn't even care about you. He was like, that is not the point. Yeah, I didn't say we was walking down the fucking aisle next week, but you can't be saying shit like that. Like, I gotta go because you all over the place. You don't think about nobody else but yourself. You don't care about your son and the fact that in some years he gonna be able to see the shit that you say on the internet. I mean, you just be reckless on the internet. You don't care what our son thinks. You know, she was just like, I am looking out for our son, you know, and he was just like, no, you not, and I don't need shit else from you, and I'm getting the hell up out of here, and yada yada yada. Moniece, the fact that he doesn't think that I am looking out for the best interests of our son means that he needs to leave. Y'all, it's that calculated crazy. That bitch ain't all the way there. Now back to Brandy. It's the grand opening of Jale. Everybody's there, her friends, her family, Ray and Princess. Okay, we got Nikki there, and she's excited. You know, she tells Ray, thank you for not telling Many Teeth. He was just like, you ain't told him yet? She was like, nope, I ain't said nothing yet, but he gonna find out tonight. Ray was just like, that's not good. You need to say something. I feel bad applauding little Brandy in the store that my boy don't even know nothing about. That's janky. She nervous, but she happy. She get up there, she does her thank you speech. And you know, when she's talking, and who should walk in the door but Many Teeth Max and Child. He trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Why is little Brandy up on the stage? She was like, there go my fine ass husband that walked in. I was like, girl. Anyways, Max said he know his wife and when she up to some bullshit. So she's up to him, she comes up to him and she was just like, don't you love the place? And he was just like, yeah, it's real nice. Okay, I'm still not sure why. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, what this got to do with me? And she was just like, well, it's part yours. And he was like, what? She was like, yeah, we own 50% of this. And he was just like, oh, really? So they just giving out stores now? Like, where'd you get the money for it? And then that's where she was just like, well, because her voice got to shaking and shit. She was just like, you know, remember that 27? He was like, I know you're not about to say my son's $27,000 that I gave you and told you to put up. You didn't spend that money, did you? You didn't sit up here and lie on everybody, lying about where you been, lying on Princess, lying on Ray, okay, lying about my money that I gave you. That shit was funny. I was like, he got every right to be pissed. I would be pissed the fuck off. Okay, the worst thing about it is, like he said, like, when do I tell you no? But we supposed to be a team. We have a conversation about money. Let me tell you something. My husband spend $27,000 damn dollars and not tell me, or vice versa. It is going to be a fucking problem. You can't give up that kind of money and not say nothing and expect a person to just be like, oh, okay, you gonna flip the money? Oh, okay. It's a discussion. It's out of respect, and it's out of the fact that, bitch, we need this money and you might be getting rid of it. He's pissed. Okay, he's about to leave. Of course, you know, Brandy, no, you cannot leave. You cannot leave me. You cannot leave. It's a repeat of what we saw last. Remember when Many Teeth jumped his ass in that Hummer and threw that shit in reverse and was like, whoa. This time he jumps in his car and she's just like, no, you cannot leave me. You cannot leave me. And she takes off her shoes and she gets on the hood. Just your classic ghetto ass shit that you see some niggas together. I'm telling you, this reminds me of a couple that I know. Whose name shall remain nameless. But if you close enough to me, you probably know who the fuck I'm talking about. He's just like, get off the hood, get off the hood, get off the hood. She finally gets off the hood and that nigga skid off real fast. I was like, damn, he looked like he was gonna run her toes over. She jumped up and she was just like, no. I mean, just dramatic as fuck, you guys. But for once, I felt like Many Teeth had all the reason to be mad at his stupid ass wife. So lastly, The newest fuck shit family that Mona done came up with is Lyrica and A1 and they mamas. Lyrica say she's successful. She done wrote for Beyonce. She done wrote for Jennifer Hudson. She done sang with Chris Brown. A1, he says he's a producer. You know, he done produced for Chris Brown, Trey Songz, Drake. So, you know, these two look like they got some sort of resume that's impressive. A1, y'all, let's have a discussion real fast. Like, what the fuck is going on there? Now, is we gonna have diamonds? Is we gonna have gold, platinum, silver? We gonna have pearls? We gonna have cubic zirconia? What is it? One of the rock stars said that I should call them diamonds and pearls. So from now on, that shall be his name. Because if he ain't had the thick ass pearls around his neck, I was just like, nigga. And then the Figaro link coming around. People be trying to have this look and just end up looking foolish. But anyway, these two, they're a couple, and you know, they seem to be happy enough except for one problem. They got a squatter at the house. Actually, it's Diamonds and Pearl's mama. She moved down from Kansas City to be closer to him, but she's just a bitch that Lyrica can't get ready for, okay? But of course, if you guys know men and their mamas, Diamonds and Pearls is no different. His mama's there. He got a place for her to move out. Just stick it out a little bit longer. Later on, we see Lyrica singing, you know, "Ah, baby, ah, baby, ah, baby, I need you. Ah, baby, ah, baby, ah, baby." Is that how it went? I keep wanting to sing, baby, 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 baby. That used to be the jam. She's singing at this showcase, because, you know, that's what the fuck Mona does. Every fucking season is a showcase some damn where. He got all these important people there. He didn't want her mama to come because the mama is over the top too. Okay, Lyrica mama. While she up there singing, Lyrica mama out in the audience, baby, she adding her own grit and grime and stink onto it. Okay, ad-libbing, singing extra loud, all just like, Lyrica mama, bring it down, babies. This ain't no concert. It's only about 18, 19 people in this room. We don't need you to be singing over the top. But yeah, Mama Lyrica is giving it her all. Diamonds and Pearls is like, this is exactly why I didn't want to have her to come. When Lyrica finishes singing, we find out that even the mama has a impressive roster. You know, she used to sing with Tina Turner. She used to sing with Chaka Khan. She used to sing with Stevie Wonder. So these are one-name legends that, you know, that's impressive. You know, the mama sound like she could sing, but the mama's extra. You know, girl, you got a nice body, you need to show it. And, you know, Diamonds and Pearls was like, don't be all on her talking about her body. We talking about singing here. And, you know, mama was just like, don't be trying to tell me what to do about my daughter. Don't be trying to change me. You need to change your mama and her damn address. Okay? I was just like, I don't really see the link there, but I guess Mona was like, bring in that mama subject the best way you can. You know, Lyrica's bringing her mother into it, and that's why the mama's speaking on it. But this right here, you gotta know, mamas is delicate. You can't be calling and telling mamas and doing things about mamas and not expecting the other person to, you know, get offended. So you got to be real careful when you talk about mamas, especially when men are very close to their mamas. You know where this is going. It's a battle of the mamas. And I was like, okay, Mona, bitch, I guess you changing it up. I can't think of a season where the mamas really, Can y'all think of a season where two mamas got into it on Love and Hip Hop? Mona? Alright. So lastly, it's a Netflix and chill night for, you know, Diamonds and Pearls and Lyrica. They on their couch, they got popcorn, they got wine, they gonna get drunk, they gonna get busy. Except Mama Dap, we just gonna call her Mama Dap, she walk in the door. As soon as she come in, the fuck shit music starts up. I was just like, Mona, you ain't shit. I was cracking up. That Mama Dap, she looked like the male strip club madam, the one that's fucking all the strippers because they all trying to make sure they keep their job, but they wouldn't have shit to do with her, you know, out in the real world. She looked like she smelled like Lunel. And same just kind of greasy look, you know. Mama Dap don't see it in no kind of way for Lyrica. Lyrica was just like, oh, you know, like, why are you even here? And, you know, the mama, you know, when she talk, it come from down here somewhere. She said, because it's my sons. Oh shit! Woo! She is just like, you think I come here and I want to hear this? You already think you a diva. Is your name Aaliyah? Is your mama named Tina? Y'all try to sound like her. Without that She said, sound like a cow. I said, Lord. And when Diamonds and Pearls tries to step in and calm everybody down and get everybody to agree, Mama Dab starts up again. He paid for everything you got for your look. Lyrica tells her that she need to suck that gut in. And Mama Dab was like, gut? Where you see? This is all 100% real. Ain't no fake titties. Ain't no fake butt. Child, Lyrica says, you know what, I'm out. Okay, y'all can have this mother and son night without me. Okay, go on and let her cook your dinner or what? Tell me what them fucking ramen noodles do. And then the damn mama gonna leave us with this gem. She can't stay in the kitchen. Get out the heat. Alright, you guys, let me get off of here. I'm going to do top of the blog tomorrow because if I can get it out of the way tomorrow, then I am going to be done with y'all Negroes until next week when power come on. Okay, so yeah, we going to get it, honey. Roxanne on the road with these videos, bitch. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright, so I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.